You are now tuning in to the Blerds, Lovers, and Friends podcast.
What's up, y'all? Back at it again. Blerds, Lovers, and Friends.
Yep.
It's your boy Teddy.
It's Aaliyah.
So we're here to talk about The Last of Us 2. If you haven't heard about that game, it's on PS4. Recently finished that game, and what an ending.
It was a good one. It was a good game.
That game took you through the ringers, and we're here to discuss about Team Abby, or are you Team Ellie? So
We won't reveal what team we are at first. So let's kind of just talk about the game. How do you feel about the game?
It was a hell of a game. It actually, to me, from all the games I played, you really had to play the bad guy. Like, you know how you always go against the bad guy, you're the good guy? You really had to be the bad guy and had to feel the bad guy's point of view hard, like emotions, decisions.
Would you really call Abby a bad guy, though?
Well, as the game wants you to perceive her as a bad guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The game does perceive
as
her.
you play her, it's like, is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Or is she doing what she feels is right? Actually, that's what part of the game is all about, is what you feel is right. Everybody's point of view is what you feel is right, rather
you agree with it or you don't agree with it, yeah.
That is something that the game really takes a twist and turn, and you are kind of say, I felt what everything Abby felt, and I also felt like you gotta go with who we started with. You don't have to go, but that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, because, we did grow, we learned to fall in love with Joel and Ellie. They were the main people.
So to kind of recap on the game, spoilers, if we didn't finish the game,
Go
finish
finish it
now to get out of here.
Finish the game. It's great. I mean, it was like our soap opera every night.
I really,
it was really nice.
We took our time with the game.
We did.
For like 4 months now. Just beat it.
Because we got it when it first came out.
Yeah, got a day of. It was, so if we want to recap on the game, come to find out that Joe killed Abby's dad, the doctor, in the beginning of, not the beginning, the end of Last of Us 1, when they were going to dissect Ellie and open her up and try to get a cure.
Mm-hmm.
But in the game, Joe winds up saying Abby, and Abby when she realizes who Joe is, she does a Negan on him.
Yeah, she killed him.
Bad Negan.
That's so sad.
With the golf club.
That really gets me.
I know that probably upset a lot of fans. Cause it really did something to me too. Cause it's like you can't really do this without Joe. But we have no choice to do without Joe. But it's like, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Joe to the head. He got the Maggie and Glenn, like, dynamic duo. Like, she's like, oh man, you don't get to ask the questions. Like, she just mock. Like,
yeah, she was brutal. She was brutal on Joel.
Yeah.
And I think what the game does beautifully is you see both sides of the story. I don't know why am I going.
And you do see both.
Yeah, the game does a really good job at showing both of the point of views of Abby, Joel, what all the characters are kind of going through, and I really enjoyed that part of it was a great storytelling.
By the end of the game, you could just, like, honestly, there really was no right or wrong. Like, you could.
It's kind of like the eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. So it really do speak on that, because it's like, if Ellie killed Abby, what difference would it make? Joel is still gone. And I think the reason why Ellie was so wanted to mend everything with Joel is because at the end of his life, she really treated him like shit. At the end of his life, she really treated him like shit.
After they made amends,
It was too late. He was already about to die.
She was like, this is my goal, my mission, this is what I want to do. Like, she saved Abby at the end, y'all. Like, What's the dude name?
Oh, Liv.
Liv. Say Abby is messed up. Abby probably was humiliated, cut her hair, sun.
Yeah, she looked.
For days.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, I love how they're. She's built like an ox. She's built like an ox.
Abby's like, nah, you gonna fight me. She's like, I don't even want to fight.
She don't. Yeah, she just like just go.
You used to look at like just a little different. Like you gonna fight me, like she about to stab. You feel like threaten. Abby fighting. That's not Ellie. Ellie don't.
I don't know if that's not Ellie. I don't know. Ellie really showed me who she is. She really showed me who she is.
Like gunning her feelings for Joe. Like Joe lost she had left in her heart, like cold hearted. That's why she was so hard. Tommy, you got no Tommy in the game? Nah, I ain't care for Tommy. But the end scene, it's like it's not even the end scene. Let me back up a little bit. In the middle of all, Abby's deciding to bring her own people. Where's she just trying to kill her?
I feel like she goes really kind of go back to her roots, or what she really was all about.
She's not just like I'm in the zoo. When she gets saved by the people that her people that actually don't have to be like that, which is she winds up using like her feelings for the people that
she been trying to, yeah.
And she's like, these are just kids. Y'all can't just be going on slaying kids. And they like, you will trade if you don't walk away. We about to kill these
people. So it was a full-out war. It's like a whole bunch of wars in this game.
Abby kind of became rogue. Like
yeah, she did. She stand up for what she believed in.
And rather, she started off bad, but she really developed she really developed herself when you didn't think she was going to develop herself into that person.
Great character development, yeah.
Who, like, she was like, okay, they did a good deed for me, I'm going to look out for them. They looked out for me, and I was about to get yoked up by the clickers and neck tied up. It was there.
It was there. So out of 1 out of 5, what do you give this game?
6.
A 6? I said 1 out of 5. Okay. Yeah, it was really good. It was a really good game.
All the games I played, I'm a picky player, so the games I do play really shine out to me. Like Tomb Raider, Blerds.Lovers.Friends, Batman Arkham Knight, what other games?
That is more of the gamer. I'm a simulation player.
That's a typical game. But any games of those nature, like all the Tomb Raiders and stuff like that, y'all, maybe I might try Uncharted, but when a game like that stands out to me, it's a game to be reckoned with because it's a hell of a game, and I enjoyed it because I didn't rush through it. We actually the game was like our snack, ate it piece by piece. It got a little bit, tastes good, saved for later, wrapped it up. And that's literally what we did every night. So, with that being said, if you played the game, finished it, you're watching this, I'm Team Ellie. Do it all.
And I'm Team Abby.
Through it all.
I don't even get how you Team Ellie. I think Ellie's dumb.
Ellie has some dumb moments, y'all. But you can't. For me, it's just Joel.
Okay, I get that. I can get why she, but Joel. Okay, this is the part that what I don't get. Okay, yes, she killed Joel. Joel's like a father figure to Ellie, but Joel killed Abby's actual father. She killed her actual father, who was trying to do good, and Joel ultimately paid for his sins.
And that's the thing, y'all. I can't even argue or contest to that. That is something that somebody killed my dad.
Right.
I'm gonna do that Negan shit to them. So probably
and the fact that in the beginning, yes, it was kind of where she did kind of like trick them, Joel and Tommy, but she was just like, I just want him. That's all that y'all can give me. Just give me him. They gave, and she spared them. Abby spared Ellie couple times.
Okay, but let's talk about it. Joel say Abby. Now, if Abby's on a verge.
But she didn't know. He didn't know. If Joel is that type of man that if he knew that Abby was going out to kill him, he would have just, there was no question, would just murk her. Like,
oh yeah, Joel didn't know, right? But Abby knew who he was.
yes, she even tracked him.
So when he saved her, she didn't feel like, okay, gratitude.
Oh, you technically a good, you really actually is a good guy.
Yeah, right. No, she still killed him. He
He killed her
life.
dad.
Okay, so if I say, like, you still come kill me, if I saved your life and you're gonna die with all these walkers, you knew who I was though, but clearly Joel did not know who she was, y'all. During that midst of your getting life, say like I'm gonna get. Oh, he said, like, I'm still killing. Like somebody said.
You think? Okay, so you think him doing one good deed is gonna mend all the bad that he's done? No.
But I think.
So of course she's gonna kill him.
I think that should have showed her like, okay, this guy's a good dude. She probably thought, oh, maybe he do know who I am, but obviously not. But in the sense, if he didn't know, he goes out of his way to save a stranger. So that means he's doing good deeds all around. Like, that's what that meant. That's what that meant.
I do have to say, with this game, I love the representation throughout the whole game of the LGBTQ community. You know, we had some people that wanted transgender. We had a lesbian couple. We had there was a lot of good stuff. I feel like everybody was represented in a great way. Yeah. But the thing that really, I just love that part. I just loved Abby's character development. Like, she literally, first she was calling them scars, right? Yeah, the scars. And she literally befriended them. Because she stands true to what she believes in. Abby stands true to what she believes in, and I appreciate that.
So did Ellie.
Ellie, I don't know. Ellie, I don't know. I feel like Ellie.
You telling
me? Okay, tell you, if you left me and our baby by ourselves to go kill some girl that's probably not even there, because there's no cell phones. It's not like she put a Facebook status up. Or a tweet. You don't even know if she's there. All you do is hear word of mouth, and you let a guy come in our house try to tell you, oh, someone told me, I heard it through the grapevine, that she's still out there because somebody told me she built like an ox. No. I'm glad old girl, what's her name? I forgot her name. Dina? Ellie's girl, Dina, I'm glad she left because Ellie was doing too much. Oh, he's like, the funny part is when Tommy comes in and he's like, yeah, her old girl, she's by Santa Barbara, XYZ, and he's like, well, I can't go. Well, then she don't need to die then. You need to go home. That's why your wife left you. Y'all took some time apart because you just don't know when to stop. And that's the problem with half of these people. Ellie, Tommy, that whole group, they just don't know when to stop.
Alright, so I'll ask you this question, Lee. So say we was arguing, we just both made amends, and a few days later you find out that won't make you more angry to that person. Like, we just came to settlement and with each other, made some peace, and I'm gone.
Yes, I can see that part. I agree with Ellie getting her revenge to a certain degree. Now, once they had the face-off and Abby spared her life and she went, Dina had the baby, all that good stuff. Life is good. They taking care of the baby. They got their own farm. They're out of harm's way.
So it should have ended there.
Yes. Ellie, okay, and another thing that really made me mad about Ellie is because, yeah, she a badass. She done took down a whole team of demons, okay?
Yeah.
She done took down the whole... But when you go to Abby's side, they got a whole ecosystem trying to get back together. Yeah, what they're doing to the scars are not good. They got children. They got a whole school. So I feel like Ellie going in there and killing everybody, she's dismantling what people are trying to get back to. But at the same time, I don't appreciate the war that they're going through with like the scars and stuff. But it's just like, dang, Ellie, you really doing all this, and then homegirl and Ellie killed a pregnant woman, and then
you can't lie. Sorry to interrupt. Yo, you can't lie like Ellie wasn't giving him chances on chances. Like, tell me where Abby at.
She was gonna kill him anyways. I don't think she was gonna let them go.
Every I don't know, good.
She didn't leave no survivors. She didn't leave no one to tell the tale of anything. I don't think she left no survivors.
Every person that made a move on her got killed. But how they just answered the question, walked away.
So how are you Team Ellie?
Because
besides that she's the main character, because just because you're the main character don't mean you holier than thou.
Okay, so there is wrong with Team Ellie, right? Ellie's went through hell and back,
and she addicted. She addicted to that. She addicted to that shit.
Life of running, killing, the thrill, everything, survival. Right, cool, fine. In the beginning, at last was one, she was never like that. Now you get a bond that's not your father and Joel, and you made, like I said, I think the most important part is that they made amends, and that right there, kind of, that's why I love that part at the end.
Why she was so angry.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't bring that part where like, damn, Joel gone. I mean, they made peace. And with Ellie is like, yo, like that was my road dog, whether we argued or not. Like he had my back, right or wrong, he still was there for me. Even though I didn't at times told him to go away, he was still in her corner. So I think for me it's not more so Ellie, it's more so for Joel is why I'm with Ellie, because Ellie, you know, carries on Joel's legacy. So I think it's more for me, like I gotta live through Ellie because Joel's gone. Like I think that's what it is, because my favorite character was Joel, honestly.
Yeah, I like Joel. I like Joel. I like Joel. Do you think Joel made the right decision by keeping Ellie alive? You save one but kill billions. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, because no life is worth more than any other.
Right, but if you kill one life, you could save billions lives. Those lives, all those billions are important.
I would save your life and my mom's in August over billions and billions and billions and gazillions and trillions of people. You guys will do the same. If it was your husband, your closest best friend, y'all ain't gonna let them die. Let's be real.
But if you knew it could save billions of people.
Hell no.
Okay.
That quarter pounder just gonna have to go.
What?
That means that quarter people gonna have to go.
I know.
They just gonna have to go. Sorry. Mom, you're staying with me. Aaliyah, you're staying with me. August, you definitely staying with me.
I'll save one to kill billions. I mean, sorry. I'll kill one to save billions.
You kill me?
I'm serious.
You'll kill me.
To save billions?
You'll kill me. Your husband. Your hands. Wow.
No. I mean,
I guess I did ride and die. Yeah, I guess that's it, y'all.
I just look at the bigger picture. Like, there's nothing that three of us could do that a billion people could do together.
Okay, so what if there's not a guarantee cure to save? That was just a high probability.
I don't think it was a cure to revert the people back, but if you got bit, it saved your life.
Right. So let's say people are at least dead. We get bit, whatever. The world will still be in chaos. Nothing will be.
But your ecosystem, so like say but your ecosystem will still be alive. So like say I go out and say I go out, like our group of people go out and one of us get bit. You're a good huntsman. You bring value to our ecosystem. So if you get bit, we're going to want to save you, because without you, we wouldn't be tackling or getting as much resources. So it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. I do see the bigger picture, but we're going to have to find another way, y'all. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
The other thing I think this game did beautifully is like was immersed in a different world. Everything would look beautiful.
Yeah.
The scenery.
It was dark. With like
Oh, they were
rain,
scary. Don't get me
snowing,
wrong.
in a foggy tunnel. Man.
Yeah, it was
At
scary.
times, boy, I thought I was in the game. That game had me jumping left and right from time to time.
I was getting anxiety. I know.
That game.
You be like, kill a few people, pause. Kill a few people, pause. Kill a few people.
One part. If y'all played this part with Abby and just like we're like at the bottom somewhere, and this big blob and this little thing just running around hitting you in the corner.
Oh yeah, that one.
That part, y'all,
so
annoying.
mad.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. That little shit that breaks off from the big clicker, and it's just running around, and you trying to run and make room, and all this time, I played that part probably like 50 times. I was supposed to kill the big thing and kill the little thing later. I was focused on the little thing first, and why not come to find out when I beat the big thing, the little thing was supposed to be the last thing was supposed to be. So the little clicker.
So that's a spoiler if y'all stuck there, because that part Teddy was having a really hard time. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I tried. I don't be knowing I don't have good hand-eye coordination anyway, so I leave the games to Teddy.
I do. That was my good. I got good hand coordination with that. Those are my throw games.
So how did you feel about the end? How did you feel about the end when Ellie and Abby was fighting, and I thought she was gonna kill Abby? I almost cried, y'all.
Yo.
I was almost about to cry.
I
was just like, why?
I was like,
I was about to cry. Teddy. Yeah, you should see my face. I was like,
when Ellie was like, get over here. You gonna fight me? I was like, oh my damn. I said, yo, Ellie just was like, that's her mission. Thought about Joe, like, nah, I can't let this girl go. Last time I seen Joe, the only good memory she got of Joe left, him on the floor, bleeding from his head. That's her last image of Joe. So you can only imagine why she's still raging.
yeah. I get it.
She didn't, Joe dead, and just like, she didn't have no visual. She saw him bleed out, like, Joe, get up, Joe, get up. Like, she was screaming his name from top of her lungs. Like, on top of that, she was begging Abby not to do it in front of her. And Abby did that in front of her. So y'all don't forget about that part. She was begging Abby not to do that. And Abby did it in front of her.
I think this game is just one big dilemma. Everyone's in their own, kind of dilemmas, and I'm glad it ended the way it is. I hope Ellie and Lev made it to I don't know where they went. To the other Fireflies. I hope they made it there. Ellie, I don't know what's next for her. Old girl left and kept all her stuff in one room. That's not funny, but like. That girl bounced. Like, why you leave? That was a nice house. She didn't want Ellie to see her when she came back.
All I can say, y'all, it's gonna be a part 3.
Yeah, I hope it's really good. But all in all, that game was really good. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss playing it.
2025. I don't know. I'm just saying. The first one came out 2013, 14. Then we got this one 2020. So. Give or take another good 3 to 4 years if we're lucky. I know a lot of people didn't like Joe getting killed off, and that was like some people really stopped playing the game right after that.
Really?
Yeah, that was a big thing.
But knowing then what I know now, I mean, I was devastated when they killed Joe. Like, yo, they really killed Joe. But it was still a good game, even with him not there and him being the main character. Ellie's badass. Abby's badass. Shoot, they both got the buns in this movie. In this game. They both got it in this game, so.
So, it's going to be a part 3, y'all. I want you guys to leave your comments below.
Yeah, let us know.
Team Abby.
Or Team Ellie.
Last week's part 2. Leave all the comments, all your thoughts down below. Like and subscribe. Just follow us. We'll talk some more about so much different stuff that you probably be like, oh, wow. Mm-hmm. So...
Yes. Yeah. Comment, like, and subscribe, y'all.
Team Ellie, y'all. Team Ellie.
Team Abby. Team Abby. Yep.
Matter of fact, if y'all want to, down in the comments below, if y'all leave all the E's for Ellie, know the A's for Abby, we're going to tally them up and tell y'all who won because of y'all.
All right. That's a deal.
Blurs out.
Blurs out.